products and businesses America has to offer. And tonight, guest shark Lori Grenier joins the tank.
I can tell instantly if it's a hero or a zero.
Hopeful entrepreneurs come to the Shark Tank seeking an investment to start, grow, or save their businesses.
What sales do you have?
We've hit over 5 million.
Whoa!
If the sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest
I have an offer for you.
using their own money
Call it taking a chance.
and fight each other for a piece of the action.
I don't want to do business with Kevin. It's not what you want. It's not your business. Shark fight. Shark fight.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
Are you willing to go closer? No.
It's sink or swim.
Come to daddy.
Who are the sharks? They're 5 self-made, filthy rich investors. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who started a software business in his basement, which he eventually sold for $3.2 billion. Lori Grenier is the queen of QVC. She holds 108 patents and has launched over 300 products, grossing $500 million in worldwide retail sales. Damon John is a fashion and branding expert who grew his homemade hats and t-shirts into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, a self-made billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the 2011 NBA champion Dallas Mavericks. First into the Shark Tank are Kevin and Melissa Kiernan, who believe they have a solution to a problem faced by millions of Americans.
My name is Kevin Kiernan,
And I'm Melissa Kiernan.
and we're from Waldwick, New Jersey.
Every morning I come outside and there's garbage all over the place. So I finally put my husband, who's Mr. Fix-It, to the test and told him that he needs to solve this great mystery.
So my daughter and I took it upon ourselves to investigate what was going on. We got all geared up. We would sit there and wait, and wait, and wait. And then we found out the culprit, raccoons. And now I needed to come up with a solution. So we went down to the local home hardware store and we designed our product. And we got a tremendous reaction.
We're seeking an investment from the Sharks for their resources and their retail connections.
And also to be able to have this put on every shelf in the United States of America, in every store. Hello, Sharks. My name is Kevin Kiernan,
And I'm Melissa Kiernan.
and our product is called The Last Lid.
We are seeking a $40,000 investment for a 20% stake in our product.
Every day, my wife and I, we are faced with the nightmare of having to clean up our own trash. And the root of the problem is that we just don't have any garbage can lids. They all seem to disappear. We don't know where they go. Maybe the garbage man throws them away. Maybe the wind blows the lid down the road and it blows it away.
It's really disgusting, and we've been dealing with this for years. So finally I became fed up and I said, listen, buddy, you better come up with the solution or find another place to sleep.
And you know the old saying, a happy wife equals a happy life. I figured all I had to do was go down to the local home improvement store and buy myself a replacement garbage can lid. But guess what? To my surprise, when I got down there, that just was not an option.
No, stop the madness.
You see, the store, they want you to buy just the garbage can. And I only needed the lid. So now, I had to get into MacGyver mode here, and I had to create something. And that's why I created The Last Lid. Now, the last lid is a fabric replacement for your garbage can cover. It's made of 100% water-resistant polyester material. It fits on most size garbage cans, and it's very simple to use. You're going to attach the handles on both sides. I've added a Velcro strap on the one side for added strength and security, and then there's a metal clasp, which is the key to the whole element that connects to the handle on the back side. So now guess what? Now you never have to worry about losing your garbage can lid again. And that's why I can honestly stand here and tell you today that this lid right here will be the last garbage can lid you're ever going to have to buy. And that's why we're calling it The Last Lid.
So what's to stop a raccoon from just peeling it right off or gnawing right through it?
Well, let me just tell you a little background for you. I've actually videotaped my competition. And just like on your team, you play the next team the following week, you watch a videotape, right? Here I go. I set up a camera in my 8-year-old daughter's window. We look, we make adjustments. We look, we make adjustments. I've changed materials, I've changed fabric, I've changed designs.
So what are you saying, a raccoon can't rip that off?
A raccoon cannot get ripped that off.
No, come on.
Raccoons get very easily deterred. If they try to get it, they can't get it off in a couple seconds. They move on to the neighbors.
I know it sounds crazy.
Always
Swear to
deterred.
Let's pretend you're a garbage man.
Yes.
Right.
You take it off.
Here you go. That's it.
Done.
Done.
Okay, so what sales do you have?
At this time, we don't have any sales. We've actually pretty much finished our prototype. We have a patent pending.
So you haven't sold any of them, and you're trying to offer the value of this as a $200,000 company. That's what your numbers are saying.
We actually feel, and don't laugh, we actually feel that that's an undervalue. Because the bottom line, how'd you like that? Was that good? That's good, right?
If I do a search for replacement garbage can lids, what am I going to find?
You can buy a normal garbage can lid online.
But guess what? For certain cans only, this is a universal fit. This will fit on pretty much 90% of all the garbage cans that are out there right now.
There's not a universal garbage
No.
can lid. There are none.
And you know, the irony of it all is that you're going to have to do what I did if you really wanted to solve this problem, all right? And that's ultimately, I stared at it, I looked at it, I said, what am I missing here? And then it hit me, Damon, fabric. Why not make a fabric replacement garbage can? It's universal, it stretches,
But Kevin, that's
it works.
an awful idea. Then you got to clean it. You got to wash.
Rain, if it rains, it gets
Yeah, what
wet.
happens when it
gets
rains?
Robert, this is machine washable.
I want to take something that was on my garbage outside into the house and clean
Or you
it.
can hose it off with a hose outside as well.
I have no interest in this product.
Come on, Robert.
I think it's a bad idea.
Come on. Don't bail out yet. Listen, we haven't even talked about the
Licensing. Licensing this.
Look, let's go to Mr. Cuban over here for a minute. Congratulations on your victory, by the way. Wouldn't it be great to see your team logo on this? How many fans do you have?
On a piece of garbage.
It's not a piece of garbage.
Yes, you want your logo on garbage.
Come on. How do you
Robert.
not see that's a bad idea?
But I can't believe you're going to bail out. You were a stay-at-home dad.
What's that got to do with
Because
it?
I know you dealt with this.
I'm out.
Oh.
Lori, I know one thing about you. I watch you on QVC all the time, and I know you don't take no for an answer.
You have a can-do attitude.
This is a
You
great
have a can-do attitude. Lori,
It's a
come
great
on.
product. This is a great
You have a can-do
product, Lori.
attitude.
One shark is out. Kevin and Melissa are really hoping that they can get Lori on board.
You have a can-do attitude.
This is a great product.
Lori,
I understand. I relate to you. I know what it was like, but I can tell instantly if it's a hero or a zero. And I'm sorry. I think
Really?
this is
Come
a
on,
zero.
Lori.
Let me
I'm
wait a
out.
minute. Hold on, we haven't even talked about the market.
There's over 200 million garbage cans sold in the United States alone, with 115 million households.
We already know, look, it's a given there's garbage cans everywhere,
Right.
right? What you haven't gotten into as you prototype this is what it costs to build,
Okay,
what you
let's
think
talk
you can sell
about
it for.
Right, I mean, basically, our production cost on this thing, cost per unit is going to be about $3.50 a unit.
How much you gonna sell for?
So you figure $19.95 for two.
I don't like the numbers right now. $7 to make it. You want to sell it at $19.95 at Home Depot. They need a margin on that, so they're going to buy it from you at $10. All right, that's $3 for me as the investor and you.
Right.
That's not enough. I'm out.
3 sharks are out. Mark and Damon are Kevin and Melissa's last chance for a deal.
I have some of the same issues as Kevin. The fact that there's not enough margin. You don't have enough room to invest to take it out into retail. Unlike Lori and Robert, I think it's a good product. But you're going to have to build this business on a slow build as opposed to a rapid build.
Sure. Okay.
I just don't think it's ready to be accelerated and blown up into something really big quickly because of the lack of margins. So for that reason, I'm out.
Damon, come on.
If I may, listen, seriously, this is a huge issue. We've come up with some staggering numbers where at least 60% of people don't even have a garbage can lid, period.
Well, the numbers are staggering in various ways. $200,000 for the concept of the company is a staggering number. The fact that you have 0 sales is another staggering number.
What if I was to raise the equity in the company?
I'll give you one shot. Give me a number and make it good.
You, baby.
It's all you, baby.
We'll do the $40,000. Let's say we came in at 60% of our company to you.
It's better than you expected, and you know it.
Wow.
I'm in.
Congratulations.
We got the man.
Damon! Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharks.
Congrats, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Damon, I can't believe you did a deal for a fabric cover for garbage.
You know why?
Why?
Because I was trying to find a top for my garbage about a month ago, and I could not find it.
I could have sold you one for a lot less than $40,000.
We thought we were done. We thought we were finished. And then my old man Damon came through for us from Queens, New York. We love you, Damon. You're a hometown boy.
Thank you, Damon.
In Season 1, we watched George and Rolf make a $100,000 deal with the Sharks for their product, Light Film, a decal that lights up.
I'm in. Wonderful. All right.
Let's see what they're up to now.
Right after the show, we got together with Damon, put together a marketing strategy.
We went from light film to power decal. Now power decal is a cordless product that you can change from one lens to the other throughout the year. It never quits.
Today is such a big day. Power decal is on the shelves of Best Buy.
Damon was instrumental in getting our product placed at Best Buy. It doesn't get bigger than that. We were able to go secure all the Major League sports licenses, NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL. Not only that, but we have 250 different colleges.
We did it. Got it. All right. Thanks.
I would say in the next 2 quarters, we're probably going to be doing at least 5 or 6 million in gross sales.
I mean, we couldn't have done it without Shark Tank.
This is the American dream. This is what Shark Tank is about, and it doesn't get any better than this.
Next into the Shark Tank is Amanda Schlechter, who's looking for some big help for her small business.
My name is Amanda Schlechter, and I invented the Ledge Pillow. I'm asking for $30,000 for a 25% interest in my company. My beautiful model, Martina, will hand them out, so you can take a look at them up close.
Thank you, Martina.
The Ledge Pillow is a fully patented wedge-type pillow specifically for women with breast implants or just large breasts to lay on their stomach comfortably. It is the only wedge-type pillow on the market for women with implants or with large breasts to just lay on their stomach. I had an augmentation myself, and I couldn't sleep on my stomach anymore. So I went to the fabric store, borrowed my mother's electric turkey carving knife, and began to carve out the design that you see patented here.
Who knew we had this big problem?
It's a problem.
Thank goodness.
I knew this was one that the guys would want to get their hands on. How many women have this problem? How many women would you say have breast implants?
Well, there are 5 to 10 million women worldwide that have breast implants.
What?
Really?
That many.
What about naturally large
Absolutely.
breasts? What size increment do we have to get to before the wedge pillow becomes a factor?
C cup and above really would need the Ledge Pillow.
And how high can you go in the alphabet?
To be honest with you, I think bra sizes go up to sort of double K. In the
Wow.
U.S.
What? Amanda, would this work on a double K?
Yes. The idea is to minimize compaction
I'm
here.
trying
It's
to
not
visualize a
just,
double
you know,
K.
it's-
Bet you are.
Is there
Let's go to business. Okay. Ignore.
No, this is important.
Have you sold any of these?
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
many?
absolutely. I've only sold 83 of them.
83?
Yes, 83 of them. I only had a website up since 2008, so it hasn't been very long. And
Since 2008?
3 years? You've been selling for 3 years. You sold 83?
I have absolutely no money for advertising.
No
so
kidding.
It could be a fabulous product, but if you can't let people know about it.
Women with big boobs, do they sleep on their stomach? Or do they, over a course of time, realize that hurts and they sleep on their backs?
Well, they sleep on their backs now if they don't have a Ledge Pillow.
Well, because most of the guys up here are married, I happen not to be. I've had the pleasure of being with more than one woman in the last 50 years.
And how much did that cost you?
Way less than it costing you guys, trust me. And usually they sleep on their back or their side.
That's because they don't have a Ledge Pillow.
Okay, now why would they just put a regular small pillow underneath them?
Because it doesn't stay in place and it doesn't have the appropriate foam to keep, sort of the uplift.
Okay, so you've had the patent granted.
Correct, yes.
Which is great. So you've got an asset there. My concern is it's been 3 years.
Well, to be completely honest, I am a single working mom, and I have not had the time or the money to devote to the Ledge Pillow that I had hoped.
I appreciate your ingenuity. There was a problem. You were trying to find a solution.
Exactly.
Which is great. I personally, when I look for a product, some of the most important elements for me are broad appeal to the mass markets, selling to the largest audience that I can, and I think that your product is just too niche for me.
Well, I will tell you, the average bra size, and I was actually shocked by this, is a 36 double D in the U.S. So that
Isn't
would
this
be
the essence of your problem? You start with a product that only 50% of the population will buy anyway, women. Then you say women with large breasts, smaller subset. Then you say women with augmentations, even smaller. Then it gets worse, Amanda, much worse. Only women that want to sleep on their stomachs. Now we're down to a universe of 83, and you've met 100% of the market with your sales. It's over.
Why don't you tell her what you really think?
You're so nasty, and at the end of the day, you and I are very similar, and we'd make very good partners.
But it's a nightmare, as you found out. You have lived a nightmare since you brought this out. You sold 83 units. This product is not going to make anybody here any money. And Lori can be very nice to you and say that in a different way. At least with me, you get the truth. It's a dog. Stop wasting your time with this. I'm out.
I'll give you some advice. What I think you should do first is change the name to something that has boob, breast, something in it. But because it doesn't have a broad mass appeal, I'm out.
Amanda, you're not dealing with the facts. In 3 years, selling 83 is such a small amount. Women would have found you if there was a demand for it. I'm out.
You guys are my last hope.
I don't know how to market to this area, and you don't either, unfortunately.
It's not my year, that's why I'm standing here.
I respect that, but I can't add any value to you, so I'm out.
Yeah, you're not an entrepreneur yet, Amanda. You're a wantrepreneur. You want this to be a company, but you don't want it bad enough, and that's the problem.
I am willing to do all the legwork. You just tell me what to do, and
that sounds good.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
But it's not. It's not, and I'll tell you why. You're not going to be a person where if I write you a check for $30,000, I can trust that you're going to go out there and just bust your butt. You have to do what you have to do to be successful, and I don't see you doing that. So for that reason, I'm out.
Well, thank you for your time. Everything's a learning experience, so I will respectfully take your comments, so I do appreciate it.
You can stay.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. Not the dedication.
Just a bad product. Just a bad product.
It's a bad product.
It's just that the market that needs it is too small.
I'm Steve Nakasher.
And I'm Shane Talbot. We're from Chicago, Illinois. Steve and I have been together for the last 15 years, and for the last 10, we have been business partners. So, what are we going to do today? I'm a hair colorist, and my experience in that world has really taught me how to pamper people.
As a psychologist, I find it so important to teach my clients to relax, to take a moment to take care of themselves.
And we realized that this was our opportunity to put our passions together, and our product is amazing because it really adds that touch of elegance and luxury to somebody's day.
And it gives people an opportunity to slow down and take a break.
If we don't get a deal from the Sharks, it would be like the death of a dream, and I hate to see that happen. I put so much of my heart and passion into this, I hate to see that go.
I'm Steve Nakasher, and this is Shane Talbot. Our company is called Talbot Tees. We are seeking $250,000 in exchange for 20% equity in our company.
Talbot Tees is a cup of couture. Designer whole leaf tees and accessories that are steeped in style. They are chic, elegant, and glamorous.
We are reinventing the tea experience the way Ben & Jerry's reinvented ice cream.
As a tea couturier, I weave together indulgent ingredients to create an indulgent tea experience. I have 23 designer tea blends that will wrap you in an aroma, beauty, and flavor that is pure indulgence.
I mean, next to water, tea is the most consumed beverage in the world. The tea category is fast-growing, yet uninspired. Talbot Tees is an affordable daily indulgence.
We brought some today for you to experience. For you, we have Green Tea Heaven.
Thank you.
Lori, for you, we have Blissful Blueberry. Mr. Wonderful?
Yes, that's me.
Chocolate Almond Allure.
Ah, may we?
Yes.
Why does it smell so good?
Damon, we have Orange Cream Dreams.
Thank you.
And Mark, Cocoa Cardamom Seduction.
That works. What are your sales today, Shane?
In 2009, we had $100,000 in sales. In 2010, we had $350,000 in sales.
Oh. What about this year?
Between purchase orders and what we sold, we're $500,000, and we haven't even hit our busy season, which is fourth quarter.
What is spiking you like that, though?
2010, we had a great opportunity. We were one of Oprah's favorite things.
Ah,
there you go.
The Oprah opportunity was absolutely amazing. We had this fantastic spike in sales, and then after, what we were kind of surprised by is that's when the opportunities started coming. So all of a sudden, we had all these department stores and gourmet grocery stores.
So the retailers, the distributors started calling.
That led to our first QVC appearance.
Did you see Lori there?
I didn't see her there at the time, but I certainly knew she was there.
How did that go?
It was a success. We were just invited back, and they added 5 new items.
So the first purchase order was for $20,000, and the second purchase order was for $200,000.
So you guys are kicking ass. I mean, you're kicking ass and taking names, right?
That's right.
Why are you here?
We are here because we need help to capitalize our growth. We are on a growth trajectory, and we've been doing this ourselves. But we don't just need the money. We are looking for someone to help with the distribution.
Guys, talk to me about your margins a little bit. On $500,000 in sales so far this year, how much profit have you made on that?
We're currently at a 50% profit margin, and we don't even believe that we've hit scale.
Before you pay yourselves, right?
Correct.
How much is it?
Most of the tins that you see with 30 servings in each range anywhere from $10 up to $15. Retail.
Is that the premium side of the tea category if I look at other pricing?
That is the higher end.
Have you tested your price point to raise it up even higher?
We have not yet. Actually, if there's anything that we go up against each other about, it's about the price point.
You think it should be higher?
I tend to be somebody who likes luxury.
You
so
want it higher?
higher
I hear you. The business guy. Perfect. This is like the Dolce & Gabbana of tea guys.
How much money have you raised, and is it your own money, or do you have external partners?
We've invested $300,000 of our own money in the business.
Wow. So you guys, you believe.
We do believe.
Just the two of you and your 50-50 partners?
Yes.
So what do you do when you disagree?
We've worked out a system.
What's the system?
I win.
Shane is always right. He's all creative. I don't step on his toes, and I do the business side, and he doesn't step on my toes.
Shane, what's the big plan? Tell me the next 5 years. If I give you $250,000, what's the plan?
The big plan is this is just the beginning of a lifestyle brand. I would really like to see more of the accessories, some tabletop. There could be some licensing down the road.
What's the exit strategy? How do I get my money back?
It will be a liquidity event. We will sell this company for 4 or 5 times earnings.
You do know what you're talking about.
We agree that we can grow this to $100 million in revenue.
I think this is an incredible story, but unfortunately I'm already in that space as an investor, and so I'm conflicted out. I wish that I was doing the deal with you instead, because I'm losing my shirt in the other space.
You would not lose your shirt with us.
I know, but I can't because due to conflict, so I'm sorry. Regretfully, I have to be out.
Guys, I'm a big fan of what you're doing too, but I live, eat, and sleep my businesses, and I couldn't eat, sleep, and breathe tea. So I wish you the best. I think you can be a $100 million business, but I'm out.
Damon, you said something that concerns me because I'm thinking of their story. You mentioned that you had made an investment in a tea company and lost your shirt. What happened?
I think the guy running it is a bozo.
These guys
I didn't know enough about it to get into it, and I'm trying to offload it now. I think this is a great space. That's why I got in it. You know, caffeine is the #1 drug in the world, and they're selling
Well, what I like about this story is, although the category is not growing, it's also recession-proof. People that drink tea, drink tea.
True.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I like the story. I like what you guys are doing, but I don't like the value. You know, it's one of those not easy deals, which always troubles me, because viscerally I love it to just say, buy it.
Go with that feeling. Go with that feeling.
It's so compelling. I have an offer for you. $250,000, but I want 40%.
Negotiate.
Wondering if there's any other offers on the table?
I don't know, guys. I love the product. You guys are great. I hate to agree with Kevin, but I think the valuation and his numbers are about where it needs to be today. I mean, you could prove us wrong in 2 or 3 years, but today, that's where I would see it.
Even at $1 million in sales by the end of this year?
Yeah, because, you know, you're going to make about $150,000, $200,000 at the bottom line.
I'm giving you full value.
I'm out.
Okay.
It's fabulous to be an Oprah gift pick, and I know how that jumpstarts your business. I'm not convinced that doing this at the valuation that you've given would be the right deal for me. And so for that reason, I'm out.
Come to Daddy.
We would love to be partners with you. We really want to get closer to the valuation. We have grown this company. We've not just grown product, we've grown a brand. QVC, we started with 1 airing. Now they've asked us to do 5 this year alone.
I believe you. The only competitor you have right now is you.
That's right. It's
My
a wide
check
open
is right
market.
here. I'm willing to give you $250,000. I want 40% because I'm a disciplined investor and you want me as a partner.
We do want you as a partner, and we do think that we'd make a great team together.
Then let's do it.
Are you willing to go closer?
No. This is your moment right now. What are you going to do?
Four sharks are out. Kevin O'Leary is Stephen and Shane's last chance for a deal.
You know, guys, no bank is going to touch you. I am your bank. And there's more where that came from if you hit your metrics. You need somebody like me behind you. You're going to grow this business.
So we are rock star creators and visionaries, and you're a rock star businessman. We'd like to know if you'd meet us maybe halfway between the 20 and the 40% and maybe do a 30% equity.
I rarely, ever change my mind once I make an offer. Practically never. In fact, I can't remember the last time I did, because I'm a disciplined investor. But I'll do the deal at 35% because I really like you guys.
Mr. Wonderful, you got a deal.
Congratulations, guys.
I'm really excited. Fantastic.
Thank you.
This is absolutely great.
Thank you.
Let's go sell some tea.
All right. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
You know what these guys are? These guys are safe crackers, because they cracked that safe around O'Leary's wallet, because I've never seen them open it before.
There's one person out there who's going to help us share our cheese with the world. They're going to help us make a lot of money. It's Kevin O'Leary.
I did not see that coming.
I did
so
not
excited.
see that coming.
Wow.
Wow, was that great.
Next into the Shark Tank is the Bradshaw family, with a business created by one of the girls when she was only 10 years old.
Bradshaw. I'm 15 years old and I'm the president of M3 Girl Designs.
Hi, my name is Margot Bradshaw. I'm 11 and I'm the VP.
Hi, my name is Diane Bradshaw. I'm their mom, and we don't need to disclose my age.
We're asking for $300,000 in exchange for 15% of our company. M3 Girl Designs, a jewelry company for girls ages 8 to 80, started in 2006 when I was just 10 years old.
The M3 stands for Maddie, Margot, and Mom.
It all started when I was going to middle school and wanted magnets to decorate my locker, but I couldn't find anything that I liked. And in my house, if we can't find what we want, we make it. So I made my own magnets out of recycled bottle caps for my uncle's old-fashioned Coke machine. I drew up some really cool designs like peace signs, balloons, and flowers. I put them into the bottle caps and I attached a magnet to the back. My friends saw them, loved them, and started going crazy, so I figured I came up with a pretty awesome idea. So I eventually created Snap Caps, the original interchangeable magnetic bottle cap necklace.
Thanks, Margot.
Thank you.
Go Mavs.
Go Mavs, that's what I like.
So I took my Snap Caps into a local toy store in Dallas, and I asked the owner if she would start selling them. Within 2 hours, they had sold out of all of our bottle caps and necklaces. And that's when my company, M3 Girl Designs, was born.
I'm the vice president, and that means when the president goes down, the vice president has to step up. You know, Maddie's going to college in a few years, and I'll have all of this to myself.
Now that I'm 15 and Margot is helping me with Snap Caps, I decided that I wanted a new jewelry line geared toward my age group. So my mom and I created Spark of Life.
Spark of Life is adjustable necklaces and stackable bracelets for kids and adults of all ages.
Have you been selling these yet?
We've been selling for about 5 years now, and we're in over 1,000 stores.
You're in 1,000 stores?
We're all over the nation.
And what are your sales at now?
Well, over the past 5 years, we've hit over 5 million.
Whoa! Dang. That's not too shabby.
What were your sales last year?
Our sales last year were about 1.6 million.
And where were you selling? What stores?
We sell to specialty stores, so apparel stores, toy stores, a lot of large department stores.
What was your profit?
1 million.
So, Maddie, you're a millionaire.
I guess you could say that at 15.
Wow.
She's also an author.
An author, what do you write?
I wrote my own book to inspire other kids to start their own business.
Can I see the book?
Yeah.
How did you find these 1,000 retailers? Like, do you have a distributor?
Well, we started off in just a few local stores in Dallas, but then we just were approached by more and more stores, and then we got a sales rep, and now I think we have about 10 reps.
And where do you make them? Do you make them all in your house?
They're all handmade in our office in Dallas.
Your first line you said was the bottle caps, and that's what's made for you the $5 million in sales, correct?
Yes.
And then you are now going on with what you feel is for an older girl, a more mature girl.
We're a company. We're not a one-hit wonder. So for us, it's always about introducing the next thing.
What are your margins?
Snap Caps about 75 cents, and Sparkle Life around $2.
Good margins. Who owns the business? I mean, structurally, do you guys all own it together?
Yes, we do.
Including the girls have ownership equity?
Absolutely.
One question that I think is important. This economy, jewelry has been a very tough sell. So how do you feel that that has affected you and your sales?
It's a $10 piece of jewelry.
Is everything at that price point around $10?
The most expensive thing is $10.
Hey, Maddie, why do you need the money? If you made $1 million last year, you're asking for $300,000. Am I missing something?
Well, we want it for global distribution.
We're looking for a partnership to take us to the next level.
So here's what I think. For $300K, I'd do a deal for 30%.
Okay, I'm going to make you an offer.
Okay.
What I would like to do is I would like to go in with Mr. Wonderful here. And
What?
Yeah, I'm going to go in with Mr.
Are you
Wonderful.
okay, Laurie?
Yes, I'm having a
I'd be
moment.
happy to have your partnership
I'd like
because
to
of your
go in
talents on
with Mr.
television.
Wonderful, except he needs to be a silent partner. And the silence starts now. And
See how
what I'm
nasty she
going
can
to
be?
do...
Before you guys decide anything.
Well, hang on. Let's hear the offer.
Let's hear the offer.
Let's hear the offer.
A lot of noise over here.
We're going to take 40%. I'm upping a little bit. But wait.
There's always a catch.
But the catch is I am going to personally mentor you and help you get into QVC, into retail stores globally. I'll help take you everywhere because it is very difficult to get into QVC and even more difficult to stay on QVC. And I hope that together you will have hundreds of fabulous products.
So Maddie, there's a lot of hot air up here. And at the end of all of that wonderful mentoring, she's made a worse offer than Kevin. She wants 40% for $300,000.
Huge value
And
here.
I
Think about
gave
this.
her my mentoring, which is invaluable, and my connection.
And I'm going to get your costs down by at least 30%.
I thought you were the silent partner.
No, I'm going to make some noise about this. I think we can make these things for 30% less. So our margins go up, you make more money, and then you get that Ferrari even before you get a license.
I agree.
You know, you want to be her one day. There's no question about that.
What do you say to that offer?
I want to hear what else is on the table,
Good answer.
especially from the Dallas man.
Of course.
And Damon, our fashion guy.
Well, let me clear the field. As painful as this may be for me to say, there may be some other sharks here that would be more beneficial for you. I'm out.
Thank you, though.
Margot, you guys haven't heard from me yet, and that's intentional. I don't want to do business with Kevin.
It doesn't matter what you want. It's not your business.
But Lori has some very specific advantages that she offers. So why don't Lori and I partner up? But 40% is being a little bit greedy. I think we should take the offer back to 30%.
All right, done. I'll do the deal with Mark. Sorry, Mr. Wonderful.
Oh. So the offer is that Lori and I partnering together for $300,000, the cash that you asked for 30% of the company. That's our offer that I hope you take.
But I want to feel that Maddie feels that this is a wonderful opportunity that's just come your way. I'm looking for that enthusiasm, that excitement.
But we haven't heard from Robert either.
No, what I'd like to speak, because I haven't finished.
Well, hang on
my
a
offer,
second.
'cause you're not in this thing right now. So
No,
let's
hang on.
just-
I am in this thing for a second.
What do you want?
I don't think Maddie wants to give up 30%.
Correct.
Yes.
I'd like to say a few
Hang on a
things
sec,
here.
Kevin. Am I right
What's
or
your
not?
offer?
Am I right or not?
What's your offer?
Yes. Yes.
That's the
What's your
lack of
offer?
enthusiasm.
Yes.
He hit it.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
And then we're
let's-
wide open to
hold
a
on.
counteroffer.
I have not had a chance to speak, and now I'm going to. First of all, I want to remind you of something. When you build a business like the Learning Company to $1 billion and sell it for $4.2 billion, you learn a lot. So I'm saying that I should own a piece of this business for what I know, but I'm having trouble with the valuation metrics here because I'm also a very wise financial investor, and I know what you're worth. However, Mark dropped it down to 30%. To stay competitive, I would do that deal again. I drop it down, it's killing me to do it, I have to be honest. But I do it for 30%, not 40. And maybe, Robert, just to keep things interesting, if you really want to be part of this, include you as well.
I'll come in on that offer.
Guys, with the exception of Damon, you have 4 people very interested. You pretty much get to write your own ticket. So why don't you tell us who you'd like to work with?
Who do you want to work with?
Maddie has 2 offers on the table. $300,000 for 30% from Mark and Lori, and the same offer from Kevin and Robert. With 4 sharks interested, they want to know who Maddie wants to work with.
Who do you want to work with?
I don't know. What do you think?
What about me?
Man, there's no secrets in the family.
You're not in yet.
We're not in yet.
I love that.
Mark is great.
It's a huddle.
No. Oh, never mind. I'm good.
Okay. 3 sharks, but we want Robert, Lori, and Mark.
Big mistake.
And what percentage?
20%.
20%.
Nothing more.
Nothing more.
Nothing more.
I think 20% is low.
Maddie, I want to stick to the 30%.
Okay. We will...
Margot, that always happens when you're the youngest.
Okay, yeah, the offer on
What
the
are you
table.
thinking, Maddie?
30%, but we want season tickets for Mavs games.
Good ones.
Good one.
Margot, get a pair for me.
You can do it.
Come on, Mark, you own the team.
Hey. I give you season tickets, but we're all sold out. But anytime you want to come sit in my suite and hang out, bring the whole family, bring friends, done.
So, Mark, are you in?
300,000 to 30%, Robert, Lori, and I. Deal?
Yeah. Deal.
Deal. Done.
All right. Margot,
I love the Hawk Daisies.
Nice job.
I got screwed out of that one.
They ran you over, man.
Maddie, great job.
Oh, thank you.
See you guys soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Great job.
Amazing.
That 15-year-old kid got $300,000 from Mark, Lori, and I.
$300,000, tickets in a box, and ran over you like the flea-bitten, scurvy dog you are.
I'll get you back, big boy.
I know you will.
Don't worry about
Well, at least
that.
you'll
Good
try.
job, man. Good family, good people.
I can't believe that we got to pick our own partners. I never would have thought that that would happen. I thought we were going to be lucky enough to get a deal from 1 shark, and we got 3 with us, so that's great. I'm really excited.
Next on Shark Tank, Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, joins the Sharks.
I'll make you a millionaire.
Why aren't we getting offered anything in the company in general?
You're saying, hey, let's get married. And I'm saying, hey, buy me a drink first.
This is a real slick Willie over here.
You can take a lot of abuse and still hang in there. I like that about you. I have $400,000. I'll just put it on this table.
I'd like to counter.
No.
You better say yes right now.
The Life of Whitney Houston, a special 2-hour 2020 starts now on ABC. Are back. They're looking for the best products and businesses America has to offer. And tonight, guest shark Lori Grenier joins the tank.
I can tell instantly if it's a hero or a zero.
Hopeful entrepreneurs come to the Shark Tank seeking an investment. to start, grow, or save their businesses.
What sales do you have?
We've hit over 5 million.
If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest.
I have an offer for you.
Using their own money.
Call it taking a chance.
And fight each other for a piece of the action.
I don't want to do business with Kevin.
It doesn't matter what you want. It's not your business.
Shark fight, shark fight.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
Are you willing to go closer?
No.
It's sink or swim.
Come to Daddy.
Who are the Sharks? They're 5 self-made, filthy rich investors. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who started a software business in his basement, which he eventually sold for $3.2 billion. Lori Grenier is the queen of QVC. She holds 108 patents and has launched over 300 products, grossing $500 million in worldwide retail sales. Damon John is a fashion and branding expert who grew his homemade hats and t-shirts into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, a self-made billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the 2011 NBA champion Dallas Mavericks. First into the Shark Tank are Kevin and Melissa Kiernan, who believe they have a solution to a problem faced by millions of Americans.
My name is Kevin Kiernan.
And I'm Melissa Kiernan.
And we're from Waldwick, New Jersey.
Every morning I come outside and there's garbage all over the place. So I finally put my husband, who's Mr. Fix-It, to the test and told him that he needs to solve this great mystery.
So my daughter and I took it upon ourselves to investigate what was going on. We got all geared up. We would sit there and wait, and wait, and wait. And then we found out the culprit, raccoons. And now I needed to come up with a solution. So we went down to the local home hardware store and we designed our product. And we got a tremendous reaction.
We're seeking an investment from the Sharks for their resources and their retail connections.
And also to be able to have this put on every shelf in the United States of America, in every store. Hello, Sharks. My name is Kevin Kiernan.
And I'm Melissa Kiernan.
And our product is called The Last Lid.
We are seeking a $40,000 investment for a 20% stake in our product.
Every day, my wife and I, we are faced with the nightmare of having to clean up our own trash. And the root of the problem is that we just don't have any garbage can lids. They all seem to disappear. We don't know where they go. Maybe the garbage man throws them away. Maybe the wind blows the lid down the road and it blows it away.
It's really disgusting, and we've been dealing with this for years. So finally I became fed up and I said, listen, buddy, you better come up with the solution or find another place to sleep.
And you know the old saying, a happy wife equals a happy life. I figured all I had to do was go down to the local home improvement store and buy myself a replacement garbage can lid. But guess what? To my surprise, when I got down there, that just was not an option.
No, stop the madness.
You see, the store, they want you to buy just the garbage can. And I only needed the lid. So now, I had to get into MacGyver mode here, and I had to create something. And that's why I created The Last Lid. Now, the last lid is a fabric replacement for your garbage can cover. It's made of 100% water-resistant polyester material. It fits on most size garbage cans, and it's very simple to use. You're going to attach the handles on both sides. I've added a Velcro strap on the one side, added strength and security, and then there's a metal clasp, which is the key to the whole element that connects to the handle on the back side. So now, guess what? Now you never have to worry about losing your garbage can lid again. And that's why I can honestly stand here and tell you today that this lid right here will be the last garbage can lid you're ever going to have to buy. And that's why we're calling it The Last Lid.
So what's to stop a raccoon from just peeling it right off or gnawing right through it?
Well, let me just tell you a little background for you. I've actually videotaped my competition. And just like on your team, you play the next team the following week, you watch a videotape, right? Here I go. I set up a camera in my 8-year-old daughter's window. We look, we make adjustments. We look, we make adjustments. I've changed materials, I've changed fabric, I've changed designs.
So what are you saying, a raccoon can't rip that off?
A raccoon cannot get ripped that off.
No, come on.
Raccoons get very easily deterred. They try to get it, they can't get it off in a couple seconds, they move on to the neighbors.
I know it sounds crazy.
Always
Swear to
deterred.
God.
Let's pretend you're a garbage man.
Yes.
Right.
You take it off.
Here you go. That's it. Done.
Okay, so what sales do you have?
At this time, we don't have any sales. We've actually pretty much finished our prototype. We have a patent pending.
So you haven't sold any of them, and you're trying to offer the value of this as a $200,000 company. That's what your numbers are saying.
We actually feel, and don't laugh, we actually feel that that's an undervalue. Because the bottom line, how'd you like that? Is that good? That's good, right?
If I do a search for replacement garbage can lids, what am I going to find?
You can buy a normal garbage can lid online.
But guess what? For certain cans only, this is a universal fit. This will fit on pretty much 90% of all the garbage cans that are out there right now.
There's not a universal garbage can lid. There are none.
And you know, the irony of it all is that you're going to have to do what I did if you really wanted to solve this problem, all right? And that's ultimately, I stared at it, I looked at it, I said, what am I missing here? And then it hit me, Damon, fabric. Why not make a fabric replacement garbage can? It's universal, it stretches,
But Kevin, that's an awful idea. Then you got to clean it. You got to wash.
Rain, if it rains, it gets
Yeah, what
wet.
happens when it rains?
Robert, this is machine washable.
I want to take something that was on my garbage outside into the house and clean it.
Well, you can hose it off with a hose outside as well.
I have no interest in this product.
Come on, Robert.
I think it's a bad idea.
Come on. Don't bail out yet. Listen, we haven't even talked about
licensing this.
Look, let's go to Mr. Cuban over here for a minute. Congratulations on your victory, by the way. Wouldn't it be great to see your team logo on this? How many fans do you have?
On a piece of garbage.
It's not a piece of garbage.
Yes, you want your logo on garbage.
Come on, how do you not see that's a bad idea?
But I can't believe you're going to bail out. You were a stay-at-home dad.
What's that got to do with it?
Because I know you dealt with this.
I'm out.
Oh.
Lori, I know one thing about you. I watch you on QVC all the time, and I know you don't take no for an answer.
So you have a can-do attitude.
This is a
Lori,
it's a great product. This is a great
You have a can-do attitude.
One shark is out. Kevin